Lights, camera, action, I'm splashing.
You're talking to the Rolex wearer, diamond ring wearer, Ken Still, wheel and dip, limousine ride, jet flying, settling up, and I'm having a hard time holding these Detroit Lions down. Woo! Pussy.
This is UpNsmoke the podcast, and I am Aunt Giovanni. And this podcast is brought to you by and powered by the space station. So I don't have to tell you who's behind the camera. You already know it's the best. Did you see what's happened in these last 2 days in the NFL? Man, let's get straight to it. Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. Let's go. If there's one thing we know in Baltimore is that Lamar Jackson is a guy. If there's another thing we know, he's also got a king to join him, Derrick Henry, as he wasted no time hitting pay dirt early. Went back and forth. Xavier showed that he was more than worthy of making plays for the Kansas City Chiefs offense, as he had 3 touches for 68 yards and 2 tutties, lightning in a bottle. Isaiah Pacheco, like I said and reiterated in the last episode, he was the dark horse and he was the workhorse for Kansas City, and he got it done on the ground. Should have had 2 touchdowns. He dropped that one pass, which was crucial. I know you guys that like to bet probably pretty much not happy with that. Rashay Rice, I told you he was a certified baller, straight up G. Had about 109 yards receiving off like 7 or 8 catches. Just really makes plays when he's called upon. Travis Kelce, here's something that, get on the topic of this cat. I like you, Kelce, but yesterday you were a non-factor. You had like 3 catches for an abysmal 30 yards. It must be safe to say Taylor drained you of your sack last night. You know, when they say every inch matters, fellas, you might want to take heed. That is, unless you're Isaiah Likely. Pussy.
Fuck you, bitch!
As he was just inches away from a touchdown and a game-tying extra point. You might want to clip them toenails next time, Romeo. Anyways, Kansas City walked out of Arrowhead 27-20 victory. Let's slide over to Rio as we got Green Bay, the Cheeseheads, taking on Philly. I'm looking at the box score right now. Jalen Hurts, he was decent, almost threw for 300, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Listen, Jalen, ball security, no Diddy. Ball security. You have to start taking better care of the football, man. I mean, this is what separates. This is why I can't really put you in the categories of the Mahomes and the. Well, I still like Burrow. Burrow, you're my guy. I'm still riding with you because you're a winner. But it's hard for me to put you in these categories when you do shit like that. If there's another thing I know is fucking Barkley, Saquon Barkley. You fit right perfect with Philadelphia's offense. A.J. Brown, shouts out to my dog. This is my favorite receiver in the league. Big play, A.J. Another 5 catches, 120 yards and a tutty. Swole Batman. Devontae Smith, sweet, man. You both got paid in the offseason. Let me tell you something. If there's one player that I do like on Green Bay, Jaden Reed, Michigan State's Jaden Reed. And I know I got some friends that are Michigan State Sparty fans. Okay, I get it. Drop it in the comments. But, man, Jaden Reed's, dude, I really like your game. You're explosive. You got some wiggle to you. You got a whole lot of juice. And you bring a whole lot of spark to Green Bay's offense. Rightfully so. I like Romeo Dobbs, too. Josh Jacobs. Hey, homie, my former Raider. You really screwed me yesterday, man. I had an icy-ass parlay with you, dog. I know you don't give a shit, but you really hurt me. And I hate that you left Vegas. Listen, man. Jordan Love. Tough break, kid. You just got paid this contract in the offseason. What are we doing, man? We got to protect you a little bit better. Looks like he had an MRI sprain or whatever, or a tear. Honestly, I seen some shit today that was on one of the TikTok reels or whatever. It looked like more than a sprain or a little stretcher. That shit looked like it was a pop, so it looks like an ACL. Let's just say I'm a Detroit fan, so no love lost there. Listen, Green Bay fans, truth hurts. As Philly walks out of Rio, 34-29 victory over them Cheeseheads. You ready for this matchup, this prime time matchup we got on Sunday? We got a special guest coming into town, Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. Let me tell you something, I'm so fired up for this one. I'm excited as a Lions fan to see how we fare off this year. Kind of got shysted last year and in a couple games towards the end of the season. We're going to bounce back. I'm looking for us to scratch and claw and take a bite out of Stafford's kneecaps once again. We're going to bury this cockroach. Words of Scarface. And we're going to send him and the Rams pack, and we're going to send Kelly a little parting gift as well. I think we just got a lot of firepower going on in our offense. I'm looking for us to be top 5 offense, if not number 1 this year in the NFL. Jahmyr Gibbs already said he wants 1,000 yards rushing and receiving, so that's exciting and something to look out for. Jameson Williams, that's my breakout player for 2024 for the Lions. I've just been watching him in the offseason, and the guy's been more open than a 7-Eleven. So I'm really excited to see his progression. Dan Campbell said he's grown up a lot, and I think he's ready for the lights, man. So I'm really excited for what the Lions got. David Montgomery, really good addition to Jahmyr Gibbs, sort of that smash and dash element that they bring to the table there in Detroit. Sort of similar to what Lindell White and Chris Johnson brought to Tennessee there. Shout out to my dog, Lindell. Our defense, I can't wait to see our defense led by Hutchinson. You got Houston back, so that's a good rotation there in the defensive line. Jack Campbell, Malcolm Rodriguez. Shout out to Rodrigo. Our back end, we got some good cover corners. Carlton Davis out of Tampa Bay. He's seen a lot of receivers, so I'm excited for him. We got our Bama boys, Branch. We just got newly acquired Terrion Arnold. I'm really excited to see their progress. I think the Lions got what it takes to cover the Los Angeles Rams weapons. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, 2 very good receivers that have proven themselves, 1,000-yard players. I just think that we can find some way to contain them and really bottle them up, and I think we can do that. We got to put pressure on them early, keep Stafford off platform. He's pretty good too, throwing sidearm. I think as people give all this credit to Pat Mahomes, you still got to give credit to Matt Stafford. It's one of them things where Stafford crawled so Mahomes could walk type of deal. I like the Detroit Lions at home. All my Detroit Lions fans stand up. One pride in the comments like you've always done and been doing. And Detroit Lions at home to stifle the Los Angeles Rams. We also got another showdown. We're so blessed, dude. You just don't understand, man, this lineup of the games in week 1. We got the New York Football Jets, San Francisco 49ers at home. Tell you a little story about this one. You got Aaron Rodgers coming back now, and I hope he can play more than one play this year, who was injured last year. I had high hopes for them last year. I had them going far last year. And you can see what happens when your quarterback goes down. You know, the ship kind of goes down with it. I like Aaron Rodgers away now from Green Bay. He's from California. Little story, when Alex Smith came into the league, he felt kind of slighted because Alex Smith was drafted before him. So he's kind of got like a little vendetta going against Frisco. I am looking for him to stay healthy. I'm looking for him to have a big game here. And I'm looking for him to feed his weapons that he's got, because he's got a lot of tools in the shed. Malachi Corley, they already said they're going to use him like Deebo Samuel. type of role in with that offense. He's got Alan Lazard over there. He's got Big Five, Garrett Wilson. Garrett, you're my candidate for, I'm not a breakout player, but you're a superstar. And I think it's already been shown with who's been throwing you the ball, and you've still got it done. On the other hand, we got Frisco and the Niners. Christian McCaffrey, who was your Madden cover athlete this year for the Madden football video game. Christian McCaffrey, I like you. You're very dynamic. Lightning in a bottle. You can do everything. Catch, run. You got some wiggle to you. You got some juice. You also got weapons. Brock Purdy. I'm not going to say I don't like you, Brock, but I just feel like if you were with a different team, you wouldn't perform so well. So what does that tell you? Your defense, top 10 defense, accompanied by Bosa and Warner, the best two at their positions, respectfully. Their back end, I'm not really too, there's some holes there. And I think Aaron Rodgers can do a good job of exploiting those holes. The line here on FanDuel is Frisco -4.5. I actually, for some reason, I don't know, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to hit a good batch of ayahuasca, and I think he's really going to light up the Frisco Niners here, and I think he's going to upset them. So I like the New York Football Jets, Monday Night Football. Listen, man, I'm going to put this blunt out, and I think that's enough smoke for today on this episode of Up and Smoke the podcast. I thank you all for watching. Listen, man, this channel and this podcast doesn't grow without your help. So I thank you for all your unwavering amount of love and support. Show engagement, comment, like, subscribe. Drop your thoughts, man. Me and my staff and my team are gonna do everything in our power to be consistent. So I welcome you to stay with us as we keep dropping, and I'm looking forward to engage with all of you. Welcome week 1 in the NFL. Let's have fun. Happy Sunday. Everybody, peace, love, enjoy. Lights, camera, action, and I'm splashing. Peace.